5 minutes ago, silence shattered. No press release. No red carpet. Just one quiet destination, and two familiar names. Liu Yuning Zhao Lusi, spotted in Hainan. Relaxed. Unguarded. And suddenly, the entire internet held its breath. It didn't arrive with fanfare. It slipped into the feed quietly, almost politely. A blurred image. A short clip. Casual clothes, lowered guards, unpolished faces. At first glance, it looked ordinary. But within seconds, fans recognized the silhouettes. The posture. The unmistakable presence. Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi, two stars who usually exist under blinding lights, appeared to be doing something shockingly simple. They were resting. No scripts. No microphones. No stage directions. Just the warmth of Hainan's air. And a stillness rarely associated with their names. The post spread like wildfire. Screens refreshed faster. Comments stacked endlessly. Is this real? Why Hainan? Why now? The internet wasn't loud. It was stunned. Because in an industry built on spectacle, this moment felt private. And privacy, when it involves celebrities of this magnitude, is never just privacy. It's a question waiting to be asked. Hainan isn't random. Fans know this. Insiders know this. It's where celebrities go when they don't want to be seen. Yet somehow always are. A place known not for premieres, but for pauses. Here, schedules loosen. Walls come down. And people stop performing. So when Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi were both linked to this same island, within the same quiet window of time, the narrative practically wrote itself. Not because of proof, but because of pattern. Both stars have endured relentless attention, endless projects, non-stop expectations. Hainan represents escape. And escape is rarely shared without intention. Still, no confirmation arrived. No denial either. Just silence. And in fandom culture, silence is powerful. It's emotional. It invites interpretation. The absence of explanation became louder than any statement ever could. What truly unsettled fans was not what they saw, but what they felt. There were no dramatic scenes. No whispered gestures caught mid-frame. No hands reaching. No staged closeness. And yet, the atmosphere felt unusually calm. Liu Yuning appeared without the guarded intensity fans often notice on stage. Zhao Lusi looked lighter, almost unburdened, as if time had momentarily slowed down around her. These weren't the versions polished for screens. They were quieter, more human. Fans didn't scream. They leaned closer. Because in every frame, there was a softness that couldn't be scripted. People began noticing the smallest things. How relaxed their shoulders seemed. How their movements lacked urgency. How neither appeared aware of being observed. This wasn't about proximity. It was about presence. And for global fandoms accustomed to hyper-curated appearances, this rawness struck an emotional nerve. Not curiosity driven by scandal, but by empathy. What does rest look like? For someone who has never truly stepped out of the spotlight? Who do they become when there's no audience to impress? These questions lingered quietly, like an echo no one wanted to silence. As discussions grew, so did the awareness of boundaries. No verified source confirmed anything. No official narrative followed. And importantly, no assumptions deserved to become conclusions. This moment exists in a delicate space, between public curiosity and private humanity, and fans, perhaps more than ever, seem to understand that line. The silence from both sides did not feel evasive. It felt intentional, not to hide something, but to protect something. In today's celebrity culture, silence often becomes misunderstood. Yet sometimes, silence is simply a form of self-preservation. Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi have both spoken, in different moments, about pressure, expectations, and emotional fatigue. Seen through that lens, Hainan doesn't symbolize secrecy. It symbolizes breathing space. And breathing space should not require explanation. This is not a story about romance. It is a story about stillness. In a world addicted to noise, about how even the absence of words can move millions. This moment will likely pass without answers. No confirmation. No denial. And maybe that's exactly why. It feels unforgettable. Because it didn't demand belief. It invited reflection. Fans didn't walk away convinced. They walked away thoughtful. about boundaries, about humanity, about how fame doesn't erase the need for rest. Whether coincidence or shared timing, what remains is the emotional imprint, the reminder that idols are not constant performances, that actors are not permanent characters. Sometimes, they are simply people, standing under the same sky, seeking the same quiet. And perhaps that is the most powerful takeaway. Not who was with whom, but why this softness resonated so deeply. Because in an industry built on spectacle, a single calm moment can feel more intimate than any public confession. And that quiet resonance is what fans will remember long after the headlines fade.